Hello folks and welcome back to Trinity. Now, I have to tell you that I had a number of crashes that the game underwent, and that made it very difficult to build things up exactly as they were. So don't be surprised if things are a tad bit different, but whatever, it's... Ooh, I got a statue. How about right there? But as I was saying, after you do it enough times, you're like, oh well, it's gotta be good enough the way it is. So that is the way it shall stay. Alright. We have been in the age of the automobile for a while, and the state that Trinity is in has decided to build a turnpike. Yes, our first expressway through these lands. And because they're jerks, they're going to make the city pay for it. But hey, that's how SimCity works. So here come the jerks, building their highway over the hill. Man, all these new road features, bisecting these poor farmers' fields in two, and cutting off roads such as these. Very sad. But progress marches on, as they say. Let's see, this will give us an opportunity to try something out interesting. Try something interesting out. Word order. Boom. Okay, that's a little bit too interesting. But the idea is for the highway to simply skate on over all this, and for everything else to go straight under. Of course, we made it a bit too steep over here, so highway's gonna have to come down gently. Yes, nobody said that programs like these didn't waste a whole bunch of money. So nobody be surprised when our treasury is being drained for this highway that the citizens of the city did not even particularly want nor need in the first place, but nevertheless they are getting. Yes, as it gradually comes down. It's taking a while to gradually come down, but at least in this area we can see if we can do our tunneling thing. Yes, after a fashion, our tunnel can be built. But I don't like that tunnel. Let's blow it up and try again. Yes, if at first you don't succeed, blow up and try again. Yes, there we go. And we're going to make this into a road. See if we can road that under. Yep, there we go. Took care of that. Now it's time to finish this up if we can. The highway coming down the mountain. There's an old folk song like she'll be coming down the mountain when she does, or something like that. I really don't know how it goes, but what are you doing there, Rail? Get out of there. Alright. This is being a pain in the butt. Or should I say, a bane in the putt. That's interesting, because people say like, oh, this X or Y or whatever they're talking about is the bane of my existence. So, what if some golfer had a putter that had a really annoying problem to it? So, instead of being a pain in the butt, it was the bane of my putt. Now that would be pretty cool, wouldn't you say? Oh man, puns. The highest form of all humor, despite what your drama teacher might have taught you, if you had a drama teacher. And finally, this highway is becoming at ground level. Isn't it wonderful? That only took freaking a huge distance, but it was worth it. Or at least the people in the Fed say so. Or the state, as it was. There we go, nice little bridge now. Yes, I doubt we can make a nice little bridge over here, or even a tunnel, but that's alright. It's often realistic that sometimes highways are cut off. But naturally, they're going to want to make an exit in this area. So let's take a look around to see where indeed this exit will be made. Well, I think it makes the most sense to make the exit right over here. Now, of course, being a turnpike, it has to be a big old thing. You can't simply have ramps coming off any old side you want. No, they are going to have a one of these doohickeys. I said they are going to have one of these doohickeys. Damn it. Let's see. Hold on here. Why is it giving me all these issues? Maybe the road isn't built out far enough. What if I do that, like that? No, that failed. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then what there is going to be is a toll booth. That's right. Pay your highway tolls. And it comes out here, turns into an avenue, and then ends over here. And because they forced them to make some improvements to the road, we are going to get something that looks a little bit like this. For the exit of the highway. Yes, they're improving the entire area. That's random. Blow that up. But since they understand the principle of you build it and they will come, they know that this is going to be a major area for commercial. Because people will want to come here and shop and everything. You know, if they're traveling on the highway, they want to eat something. And they even gathered the value of making some, well, as soon as we can get it to operate here, a bit of an industrial sector for warehouses and such. Yes, all that will be added along here. And, of course, there's going to want to be a little park for little kitties to play at. Put at all these corners. And for some inexplicable reason, people are going to want to live nearby. Probably to work at the various places. So, new residential sprouts up in the area as well. And there we have the first little area around this major exit. When people get off at this exit, they can go this way on down to, what is this, Oakford. We're going to expand this road all the way out just so that's more complete. And if they want to go the other way, there is eventually Bonerville. Yes, the lovely name that you've chosen for me. But we're going to make this road complete. And I suppose if they go down this way, Or they can eventually come over here. But it won't be so eventually because we're about to expand this highway. Alright, so the State Commission is going to push the highway further on down its straight course. Yes, let's see if we can have ourselves another nice little bridge over the highway. Yes, and they're kind enough to give us that bridge. How sweet of them. Alright. As it plows uncaringly through the structures that have existed before. Yes, there were actually real life things called highway riots, where people didn't want certain highways being built in their areas. It happened in England, happened in America, and happened many other places. But there obviously needs to be some correction over here, because we're certainly going to want some form of bridge over here, because this road is one that is going to be rerouted slightly. Yes, that does not look silly whatsoever. But now we come to this area where another exit will be built very shortly. Yes, this exit will have even more utility, being in a already urban area. Alright. Blow you up. Continue you forward. Oh yes, and we're going to have a bridge over here too. I'm not sure if I can do this, but we can try. Can this go over that? Didn't think so. Can we have this straighten out over here? Yes, but it's not soon enough, it appears. I don't think we'll be able to make that go over that. That's very sad. Well, actually, there I have an idea. Put this how it was. Can we turn this into an elevated highway over here? Yes, we most certainly can. Okay. Yes, the workers decide to turn it into an elevated highway. Yes, that's what we want to build. It was a very gradual transition, too. I kind of like that. Probably too much to ask for a bridge over here, but oh wells. Blow this up. Blow this entire area up. It's time for a bridge. Yes, we need an epic, awesome bridge. Of course, we might have to sacrifice some of the stuff in the area first, including perhaps even this road over here, which we will rebuild later, I'm sure. But now it's time for a bridge.